Welcome back to Stuke's Baseball Cards and Curiosity, coming at you from the Curiosity Cave. We're going to do another episode of the Exhibit Supply Company cards from 1947 through 66. And tonight we're going to cover Hal Newhauser through Satchel, Paige. And if you're looking at the Newhauser cards right here, card on the left is the tan version. Card on the right is the black and white. And they both have an exhibit card at the bottom. And the Newhauser tan one was printed several different years, 49 through 51, and then again in 53. The black and white was only printed in 1952. And Hal Newhauser had a great career, especially like 1944 through 48. He had an 11.3 WAR in 1945, but he only won 25 games. 1944, he had won 29 games. He had 3 years where he won 44, he won 29, 45, he won 25, and 46, he won 26. And he won MVP of the American League in 1944, 29 wins, 2.22 ERA. So he came back in 45, he won 25 games with a 1.81 ERA. And he led the league in strikeouts those years also. Just had a fabulous run. And there you can see the awesome patch on the arm there. Next card up is Ron Northe. He's a journeyman player. I think he played for 5 or 6 teams. Outfielder. He was also a pinch hitter quite often. His card was only out in 1947, and that's only in a tan version. So nothing really stellar, but he was a decent hitter. I think he had 22 home runs one year. That's Ron Northe. Here we have Billy O'Dell. He's a decent pitcher. He won 19 games for the 62 San Francisco Giants, who narrowly lost to the New York Yankees in the World Series. He has 2 cards. I have them both. The one on the right is a 64, 65, 66 release. And the one on the left is the 62 stat back. Here we have a complete run of Andy Pafko exhibit cards. He was a pretty good player back in the 40s and 50s. Braves, Dodgers, Cubs. So this is a complete rainbow alert, because it's every version of the player. The one on the left is the common one, C on the cap, and it's tan, printed from 47 through 51, and then 53 through 58. Second from the left is the dark border. You can see the darkness on the top and bottom, a little bit on the right side of the border. Those were issued in 1951. Second from the right is the black and white version, printed in 1952. And the one on the far right is from 1959, and it says printed in USA instead of made in USA on the bottom. All his other cards say made in USA on the bottom. And there's your Andy Pafko run. Here's Joe Paige, a great relief pitcher for the New York Yankees in the late 40s. He finished in the top 5 of MVP voting twice. I believe it was 47 and 49 years the Yankees won rings for Joe. And he led the league in saves 3 times, I believe, and games pitched twice. So he's a pretty stellar relief man back in the late 40s. And this is kind of a difficult card to find. It took me a long time to get him, partially because he's a Yankee and partially because he was only printed in 1948. And the final card today is the Satchel Paige with the Cleveland Indians. And this card was released in 1949, so to me it's a rookie card. It was nationally distributed, and it was released in 1949, and there was a lot of, it was available in drugstores, soda fountains, arcades. You could get it in vending machines all over the country, at least 5,000 locations. I don't even know if Walmart or Target has 5,000 locations right now. Probably pretty close. It's my favorite card in the exhibit set, and it shows a full body stance of Satchel Paige versus just a headshot. And it's just a great card to have. And of course, most people know the story of Satchel. We don't know for sure. We think he was 48 when he started playing with the Cleveland Indians, but he got a ring with the 1948 Indians. He's also shows up on the 1948 Cleveland Indians exhibit team card. So there's 2 occurrences of Paige in the set. And the exhibit supply company back in this era would print 32 cards each year. 16 would be new cards, additional players, and 16 would be players carried over from the previous years. And in 1950 they didn't include Satchel Paige again, and he was only released that 1 year. So, and I'd like to thank everybody for watching today. Getting close to the end of these exhibit cards, but I enjoy going through my binders again and pulling these guys out. There's so many great stories between 47 and 66. I'm glad you're here to hear them. I'm not Morgan Freeman delivering the great speech, but just sharing my collection and sharing my trip through the hobby. And hope everybody has a great week. Thank you.